All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. Start by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. Akim and the Akwat that's listening in Salakia. May you get edified through the scriptures and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. But this is just gonna be a quick little lesson. I'm on my 15-minute break real quick, and article that I have was actually really short. That's why I figured I'd just do a quick little lesson on it. But basically it's by Daily Hold. It says middle class to be crushed as BRICS nations move away from US dollar, says Bitcoin bull Robert Kiyosaki. So it says Rich Dad, Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki thinks U.S. President Joe Biden is crushing the middle class as U.S. political and macroeconomic policies drive de-dollarization around the world. Kiyosaki says in a new interview with London Real that Saudi Arabia is joining the BRICS group of nations due to Biden's decision to pull U.S. troops out of Afghanistan in 2021. BRICS is an economic alliance that stands for the countries of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Kiyosaki predicts that 70% of the world's population will eventually be using a gold-backed Chinese yuan as their main currency via the BRICS alliance, which he thinks will make the US dollar toast. Last month, the author predicted that the U.S. is headed for an economic recession and argued that investors should be allocating to Bitcoin, gold, and silver. Kiyosaki's career has not been without controversy. In 2012, the Florida Attorney General accused his paid seminar company of deceptive trade practices. The company did not admit liability, but reportedly paid Attorney General $500,000 as well as nearly $200,000 in restitution to people who went to the seminars. Since the same year, the author also filed for bankruptcy through one company called Rich Global LLC. But the point was, they're telling you how, the economy is going to fall. And we already know that, because that's all biblical prophecy that America will fall, that this dollar will fall. And now you see all these other nations moving away from the actual dollar itself, and you have all these different countries, coming together for this BRICS, economic alliance. All right, and now you have Saudi Arabia that's joining. All right, and this is what's going to eventually have all these, countries go against America, and pretty much, get away from the dollar. Okay, but what I wanted to bring out, where it says that the middle class is being crushed, and that's exactly what's going to happen, because there's no such thing as middle class anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's not going to be any more middle class, because those that are in middle class are eventually going to be made poor. You see, they're going to be made poor, and then those that are poor are just going to be completely done. It's almost like they're going to be straight bums out here, man. All right. And that's why in the scriptures it tells you that. Let's read that real quick. Let me just grab it from my other phone real quick. Revelations 13-16. I'll just read it real quick and get straight to the point. Salakia. This is Revelations 13. 1 second, my phone is slow. Revelations 13-16, and it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor. And that was something I thought about it when I was reading this article. It made me think about that actual precept, because here it is, they're trying to tell you that there's not going to be any more middle class. Well, when you read these scriptures, it's telling you right here that he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, you know, because that's pretty much what's going to be the only two categories left. You're either going to be rich as hell, all right, and if you're rich, you're most likely going to be part of the Illuminati. You know, you're most likely one of the 1% that rule the world, all right. So it says rich and poor, okay. They don't say middle class in there because there ain't gonna be no damn middle class. You either gonna be rich or you're gonna be poor. And if you're not of the 1% of the Illuminati, well, you're just gonna be considered as poor. And like I said before, those that are already poor is just gonna be they're gonna be even more poor, which it ain't gonna make a difference because that's pretty much Jake at the end of the day. And it ain't nothing for Jake to be poor. We've been living poor all our damn lives, man. We've been going through all these trials and tribulations all our damn lives. So it's just another day. It's just another walk in the park. If we become even more broke and more poor, all right. But it's just showing you that everything is collapsing, man. This dollar is collapsing little by little, day by day. All right. And people keep taking this lightly until you wake up one day and your ass ain't got no more damn money in your bank account. All right. So they tell your ass that you can't buy or sell. All right, unless you have this Rice Krispie treat, which I have a whole bunch of different articles going into that on how they telling you how everything's gonna fall, man. And Lord willing, I get to those. All right, but this is just a little quick hit. Like I said, nothing serious. It was a short article, so I just figured I'd do a quick little, get my little input on it. So remember, man, this dollar's gonna fall any day, and we can't wait for this dollar to fall, man, so we can move on and move forward with this prophecy, because that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that mark to be, implemented and made mandatory, all right? Because then we'll be that much closer to our destination, man. All right, which is salvation. So, in the little short video that I gave, Lord willing, it was edifying. So with that being said, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah.